with the boat would follow up on the control they already have a good amount of. So I don't know. I mean, of course they could consider getting a safe lane carry as well and have the axe in that greedy position for faces void off lane. I don't really like this as much though, because I feel like if they do that, they give them offlane quite a lot of space in the early game, which may not be the best way to run it. So like, it's perfectly fine getting like an axe dazzle duel off lane, and then having a faces void plus something in the same jump in the stun. Let's see if he can work it out. As Tamer Wild, he is pretty aggressive out on the move. We do have Tamer Wild now getting hexed up, getting stunned up. He is trying to block that impale with that Forge Spirit, but that's not really successfully working out. He's doing some work with that Sunstrike, doing a lot of damage. They are trying to share something, and he will be taken down in the end, almost killing SingSing as well as N0tail in the attempt, but Tamer Wild does drop down. That will be the first blood going to the side of Kaipi, and in the meantime in the bottom lane we do have the Titan finally dropping down, as FlipSid was a little bit too late trying to get that first blood, but
Axe is not axe. Our hero dies.
Alright. So top lane we do have Faces Void going for the Chronos V. He's trying to make that return kill, as I did manage to kill the Axe a little bit beforehand, and now the Dazzle drops down as well as Kaipi. They're moving on the run. Bone 7 does get the waveform forward. The Echo Storm comes through as well, as the Skywrath will be dropping down. Now Dawn may be a little bit in danger. They don't have any stuns available just yet, but they are trying to man up onto the line. But you know, Sadoi gets that time walk away, and he will be fine. But that's still a very lane. They do have the Axe also moving in as well. They do have they do not really have vision of him, but they do see him now. They do get the jump on him, and it doesn't look like they get the hex off from N0tail, as he's not really in range. We do have rotations happening from FlipSid instantly as well. Double Chronosphere comes out. They do have the call available as well. This Mythic Flag comes out from the Skywrath, makes that's a lot of damage being done, as both of these heroes from Kaipi will instantly be taken down. As you know, Slashjo just buying them a little bit of time. He avoided that little gank nicely, and instant rotations from FlipSid, and they get so much out of that. But I'm pretty sure it was in vision. Sunstrike will be used on the Roshan just in case they are doing something like that. As I guess, you know, not the best Roshan lineup, but you can always get a fancy sneaky Roshan off if you commit 5 people for it. The Titan is getting very close to getting that back in his line as well. Now it looks like in the mid lane we do have a fight breaking out, as the Doi goes in. SingSing will be jumped on, and the call comes through, and SingSing will be taken down straight off the bat, as that Mystic Flat did enough damage to bring SingSing low enough for the kill threshold. So once again, you know, Kaipi sitting in the sidelines trying to get an initiation done with that Ravage. They're just not able to do so. Now we do have Slasher going in for round 2, getting the jump onto 3-3. The Ravage finally comes online. The Doi getting taken down by the finger of death from N0tail, so they do get something out of it, and now N0tail will be taken down. The Coon on the Titan will also fall down, and let's see if they can lose any more people on the side of Kaipi. Bone 7 comes in from the sidelines. He is getting that reflection of Slashjo up. He's trying to do some work onto him, and that is kind of painful as well. But Bone 7, I mean, he's just one man, and Slashjo with that Vanguard is a little bit too tanky. We do have Sexy Bamboo in the sidelines, also getting taken down very low, courtesy of that Sunstrike, but he should be able to survive. So make that go into that favor later on, as they get that intercept online from SingSing. They do have that 4-man smoke coming online as well. N0tail, he is in the front, he is sitting in the woods as well. Now they do get a jump onto Slashjo. This could be a big one, as they do get the combo onto the Goo, do get the arrow on him, and they will be able to kill him. So alright, T1's on the bottom lane, does get taken down. We do have Bone 7 pushing the top lane as well. It does have TP available. Verana goes for in the invisibility, and now Sexy Bamboo does get gone on. He does go for the Ult Scepter. He will be fine for now. Chronosphere does come online. Ravage will be used instantly as well, as that will be stopping that that damage into the Chronosphere. Vansco in the backlines will be very low, as Bone 7 tries to kill him. The Grave will come out as well, keeping him alive. And now let's see Kaipi, they're moving forward, even though they've lost Sexy Bamboo on the ET. They're still feeling pretty good about going in. Bone 7 maybe a little bit deep. The Cold Wall is keeping the rest of his team out. They do go for the call with Slashjo initiating onto Bone 7 yet again. He's very low, as he needs to be a little bit careful. He has already more max strength quite a lot. He doesn't have too much agility left to do anything with. Sadoi getting gone. Oh, and Slashjo goes in for the 3-man call. That's a beautiful call. He does not have the blade mail available, but he will just go back and forth. He's still available. He does have a 3-second cooldown on the blink. He can go back in, and that is a beautiful call. We'll be getting 1 kill. Bone 7 will be a little bit in trouble as well. Does get killed by the spin, and the SingSing is now trying to fight up against Slashjo, but the spins, what is wrong with this guy? He is like all over the place now. They do find the Coon in the jungle hiding a little bit. Tama Wild actually gets killed as that long-range Earth Splitter from Sexy Bamboo does manage to finish off Tama Wild with the Titan trying to survive. He does have the TP available, but you know, I mean, against the bashes from Sedoy, he's trying for it. Let's see, he does get bashed up, so he will not be able to get out of this one. And now Sexy Bamboo, he does still get chased down as he TP'd in. I mean, I guess him dying again is kind of worth it because he's the reason they got the kill onto the Invoker. But still, that is a 6-for-1 trade. Definitely not worth it for Kaipi. I'm having that Aghanim's online very soon, and Bone7 in the mid lane. They do know he doesn't have a replicate available, and now he gets initiated on Mystic Snake. Well, Mystic Flash, sorry, and that's death. That was some offling here once, guys, in case you didn't see it. Let's see, bottom lane we do have Tama Wild getting initiated and does get hit by that air splitter from Sexy Bamboo, and Kaipi, they do manage to find that turnaround kill as that is a 1-for-1 trade, attack speed bonus, but that's pretty much like the only thing on that item that helps him, so you know. Alright, bottom lane, initiation of the slash though. They do go for the Ravage, and that's a Ravage on one person, but they may be able to kill him. Oh, the Grave though, will he be able to get out of this one? No, he will be healed up in the air, and he will drop down as the Titan will personally secure that he will drop down. A nice Grave from Roger, but this kind of just gave away his positioning, so it may have been better that he just got out of there, and now we do have Roger getting found. Bone7 actually does not get the adaptive strike off, so a little bit late on that one. Oh, and Vansko comes in as well in the sidelines, and I'm not sure why he's in there. So this should be pretty obvious that they're not getting this fight won, and Tama Wild will be found now as well. He will go invisible. He does get hexed up by No Tail, and this looks like Tama Wild will drop down as well. As yep, indeed, they get a third kill. As FlipSid, I mean, that was a little bit weird. Tama Wild will also receive the full hit of that item, so everything is good. As Bone7, he should be able to do a lot of damage with that spell. Not a spell, it's an item, but you know what I mean, guys. But Slasho in the bottom lane, let's get fingered up. That pipe blocked a lot of that damage as we do have the line dropping down in the end. The Earth Splitter comes through by the Elder Titan, and Slasho, he's very, very low, but he will be surviving for now. Okay, adaptive strike attempt from Bone7, but we do have the blink away from Slasho, from Kaipi. However, the pipe is just to make sure that your team doesn't die either. And now we do have Slasho getting Echo summed up. Sexy Bamboo trying to be a little bit cheeky with that new Glimmer Cape that he's picked up. He will be found though, he will be controlled, and he is very dead. And on the mid lane we do have Tama Wild going for that invisibility, keeping control of Bone7. Bone7 will be thrown up. We do have the arrow flying out, will hit onto Sedoy. The taunt comes through as well. The Ravage comes through. SingSing going in, double Starstone will do a lot of damage to that, will be taken down instantly as SingSing will be controlled a little bit. He does have that ghost after keeping him alive, but now he goes in right into Slashgo as he blinks forward, gets that call off. That will be SingSing dropping down. We do have Bone7 also being lifted up a little bit in trouble as Mirana buys back, so they are looking to reinitiate as No Tail. He's sitting there, he has Blink available in a couple of seconds. He does have the Impale up as well, and it looks like... Alright, let's take a look. What is happening? As the Morphling, the BKB should be up very soon. He does have, you know, a couple of TPs flying out. He needs 1300 more gold to complete the BKB. Okay, they get a jump on Tama Wild in the top lane. They do manage to find that kill, and now SingSing will be chronoed up solo by Sedoy. He's trying to get that kill on him. They do have the call available, and it looks like they will be able to get the kill. As SingSing is trying to buy some time. No Tail on the line does get killed as well, so 2-for-1 trade. But I mean, the Invoker still was. Look, we do have Bone7 in the bottom lane, just making everything possible when it comes to split pushing. He's trying to get that tier 2 tower in the bottom lane at least, as some kind of trade. But FlipSid, they're going on already. SingSing in the air, trying to get that leap away. He will be jumped on. He will be taken down. BKBs have been popped out by FlipSid. Now Sedoy going very, very deep, but the BKB will run out very soon, so he needs to be a little bit careful. He will go outside of the base, and now it's the SingSing Mirana. I guess they just don't have any more available. Yep, 1 minute cooldown on the next smoke, so this is just, you know, walking in casually. Slasher does make an initiation. The blink away from No Tail was pretty nicely timed, as nothing really happens. Okay, Ravage will be used. The Coon getting the double Ravage off, so at least getting the initial stomp. We do have Slasher getting that BKB off, and we do have Sedoy dropping down as the first one, as the Finger of Death does kill him from No Tail, so they do get that perfect jump. They were looking for that double Ravage, and now Fanskull will be taken down as well. That is a 2-for-0 trade so far, as the Titan as well as the Morphling is moving forward. They're trying to get whatever they can find, but it looks like they will not be able to claim any more kills. That's FlipSid. They have there's not really any reason to use it anyways, as Kaipi, they can't really go high ground with this. We do have Tamar Wild trying to set up for something though. He does see Bone 7, they do make an initiation, they do get a jump on him, they're doing a lot of damage to him, the BKB will be used on him, he's trying to make a turnaround onto Tamar Wild, they do have the vision with the gem on the Titan, so now Tamar Wild, he will be a little bit in trouble. The Ethereal Blade comes online, and now Slashlow going back in, trying to buy time for Tamar Wild to get out of there, but it looks like Tamar Wild will drop down. As FlipSid, they tried to get the jump onto the Morphling and quickly get a kill, but this is horrible for them, as they lose the mid lane as well. Didn't use the B, well, he also used the BKB. I'm not really sure what he wants to go for as the next item. Same for the Tamar Wild on the Invoker. As you know, at this point you kind of want to just like bank up gold until you can get a huge item, sell the drums perhaps, sell the Midas, whatever, and then get something like an Archery call. Okay, so he goes in, tries to make an initiation, but he does get Ravaged up. Roger does get taken down as well as the double Ravage comes online from the Kun again, and once again that will be a very, very big win. All of a sudden Tamar Wild does pop his BKB, doesn't really get any value out of it. SingSing pops his BKB as well, he will be fine. The Mystic Flare doesn't do any damage to him, and now let's see Kaipi, they're trying to make a jump once again as the Chronosphere comes online from Sadoi. He's trying to do some damage onto the Kun, but the Kun is fairly tanky. This is not the easiest guy to kill. Vansko on the backlands will be taken down by the Mirana. Tamar Wild gets killed as well, and now suddenly FlipSid, they're just losing everything. Sadoi, he used the buyback for this, remember that, and he is all but alone, as this will be a very slow death for sure, as Sadoi, he is dead. And talk about the perfect fight for Kaipi. To get the double Ravage off again through the BKBs. The BKBs didn't get used. The Doi got taken down straight off the bat as he didn't have a chance to use the BKB. He was a little bit greedy with it. He was late with it, whatever you want to call it. And now suddenly he buys back trying to secure the Roshan fight for his team. And they lose him again. And now double buyback will come online from FlipSid as the Invoker as well as the Axe buys back. And Kaipi, they're still feeling hungry as that's only 3 people left on FlipSid. They still have the Skywrath Mage on cooldown, and they know that the Faceless One cannot come back in. And Tamar Wild, he's dead again. Kaipi, they got that Ethereal Blade shot on him and they got him killed. And now they will be able to get at least a set of racks as the bottom lane will be assaulted. Kaipi will get the mirror racks, and oh no, till he's moving on forward. The arrow comes through, hits onto Slashlow. That could be big. Heal set will be used on him by Elton. I'm not really sure why he went for the heal set. Oh, the Mystic Flare. Bone 7 will be killed. The Titan gets taken down as well as that call into the Mystic Flare was beautiful for Vansko as well as Slashlow. Now they go back in. The Metarax is very close to being dropped down. And, you know, finish it off. SingSing will finish it. They will pop the BKBs. They will try and disengage. 3rd HP down. And let's see, a small thing, you know, the next item on him, he does have 4,000 gold, nearly 5,000. Slashlow does get gone on by No Tail, but he does miss the Impale, and now the arrow gets used onto Sadoi. Gray will be used instantly, keeping him alive. He will be fine, but that's a lot of damage. Oh, the Ravage comes in as the Kun, he's not done yet. He has that refresh up available as well, so the next Ravage can come online. BKBs have been used by FlipSid, and now the Kun gets taken down as the second arrow will not be used. Not this day at least. We do have Tamar Wild in the background getting taken down. We do have the Faceless Void dropping down as well. Roger getting the TP out. And Vansko is trying to do the same. He will be hexed up by No Tail though, so that is 3 people down. And Slashlow in the bottom lane will be trying to go out, but the Blink Impale from No Tail right in the face of Slashlow. And this guy is very, very dead. Triple kill to Bone 7. So once again, FlipSid, they lose a massive fight. The only way, you know, it will be a lot easier now.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
To me!
Alright, I'm just switching away. Bone 7 gets initiated on. He does get taken down with that Aegis. A little bit unfortunate as the damage is definitely real from FlipSid, but they do lose Vansko. And now with the Aegis getting popped, Bone 7 is going in. He gets a kill onto the dash. The Chronosphere is pretty close to Sadoi, but I'm not sure it's enough as the Kun will get the Ravage off. He does have the refresh off used for that. So the next round will be in cooldown for a long time, but Tamar Wild gets killed in the backline. Slashlow will be controlled of. He's the last one standing. And let's see, he will be popping that blade mill. He's trying to survive. He does get stunned up by No Tail. He does have that Hex available as well, so that will be a 5-man team wipe. And all it cost was that Aegis on Bone 7. A little cheeky tone came online. I'm pretty sure it was No Tail going for that. And GG well played will be called as that will be game 1 of this best of 3 series concluded with FlipSid losing the game. As you know, Kaipi, they made a very big turnaround so all of a sudden, and they will be able to win off of that. So well played by Kaipi, and let's see what FlipSid can do in game 2 to switch it up. As you know, they were looking pretty good for the whole game. They were ahead most parts of the game. They were kind of dominating Kaipi in the early game as well, you know, winning all 3 lanes when it came to last hits. They lost a couple of kills in the lanes as well, but overall